Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year. So I'm back with a deep clean with me, cleaning lots of places which need a thorough clean. As you can see there in that clip there, the sink was in desperate need of a clean after Christmas. Someone asked me one of my other videos how I clean my sink, so it needed a clean, but I thought I would video it just to show you what my routine is. So this is when I do my deeper clean. So every day today I tend to just use like a anti-bac spray, but when it needs a bit of a thorough clean, this is what I do. So I go in with just some Cif, I don't know what, like cream, that's what it's called, isn't it? Like a Cif cream, and just a cloth, and just to wipe it and get all the marks. And this tends to get rid of any grime or any dirt or stuff that's building up in the sink before rinsing that off with some water. And then with the plug holes, I go in with the Barkeeper's Friend spray, and I do need to get a new one. I looked in Home Bargains the other day, they didn't have any, so I think I need to go to the range, because I know they definitely do have the spray. I've got the powder, but I just find the spray so much easier. So I just start going in with my cloth, and then I noticed like in the plug hole, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's like brown marks. So I just got a cleaning toothbrush that I've got and use a Barkeeper's Friend to work that in, and it came up a treat actually. So definitely recommend doing that. But I also saw, which I need to see if I can do on my sink, because I'm not sure if I can, but I saw someone like you can unscrew the actual plug and lift it out to clean underneath. So I think I'll see if I can do it, and then if I can, I'll show you how probably gross it is, because it's interesting, isn't it, I suppose, to see gross things and turn clean. But yeah, so doing that on both sides of the sink. The Barkeeper's Friend tends to come out really well for that. It smells really weird though, and I have got gloves on. Loads of people always comment on my videos like about having gloves on, so I have got my gloves on today, and I am trying to keep my nails a bit better, and I've got eczema on my hand as well, so I think the gloves hopefully will help to prevent the stuff in the cleaning products hurting my skin. But yeah, so the toothbrush worked really well, so definitely recommend that if you're trying to get into like the nooks and crannies of your sink when you're cleaning it. And then once I've rinsed off all the product, I just go in with some kitchen roll just to get rid of any of the water or any like bubbles that are left. I just find like a kitchen like cloth I can just throw in the bin, and it does just tend to dry it a bit quicker because it absorbs it more. And then once I've done that, I then also go in with the Star Drops, I think it's called the white vinegar spray, and just give that a spritz over on the sink, and again buff that in just so I feel like it gets rid of any watermarks. It does obviously smell of vinegar, but it just helps like prevent the watermarks from staying, particularly when obviously I've used a lot of water for the cleaning. So just again buffing that in with a cloth before moving on to putting some of the floor into the sink. And I got this one from Home Bargains recently. It's like a cool mint and cucumber, and it's quite a nice fresh scent. So yeah, put that in the sink just to finish the sink off. As it's the new year, I've got a list of like deep cleaning jobs I need to do, which I will record and show you. So I'm going to be doing my windows, I've got the floors to do, and I'm just going to bring you along and just show you like a realistic, not to show you the dirt, but just to show you like a realistic home, and how I'm going to clean it. So next, as you can see, the next bit of my cleaning was to get rid of the things off the side and give it a wipe with my Cif. So again, this isn't my daily routine. This is like when I'm doing a deeper clean, and you will see in a minute, it's absolutely disgusting. So even though I do anti-bac every day and wipe the sides every day after cooking and stuff, you can see why it's worth doing a deep clean, because the state of the cloth in a second you'll see is absolutely disgusting. So yeah, so just going in with a Cif to get rid of anything on the side, and then I go over my Sephora anti-bac spray and a microfiber cloth just to get rid of any residue, and also obviously just to anti-bac as well. But you can see, look, that is absolutely disgusting. my boards back, and you're probably thinking, why are they all like in unison? I put a bit of blue tack on some of them because one of them kept falling and it was really annoying me, so I just put a tiny bit of blue tack just to hold it into place. So just giving those a wipe down with the Mr. Sheen and a microfiber cloth, and before putting my plant back that I haven't put back since Christmas actually, so it's just a little fake plant, but just like a bit of greenery against the black I quite like. Next job was to clean behind the coffee machine. So obviously this isn't my everyday routine. Obviously clearing the siders from the stuff like the tea and coffee, but so I wanted to pull the coffee machine out, and again I'll show you, it's absolutely disgusting behind it, so again it's well worth getting behind all your appliances to give them a clean, as you can see here. So again, just go in the same routine, so the sieve with some tissue paper before going in with the Zaflora, and the sieve just seems to get, you can see it's got one of those marks, and that was clearly some coffee that had spilled or some water, but and it's surprising how much dust there is as well. But again, you'll see I show you the cloth just to show you how like gross it is, and it is worth pulling your appliances out, and particularly I think when it's the new year, it just all feels fresh, doesn't it, having a nice clean home and knowing you pulled everything out. So yeah, this was definitely something ticked off my list, which I was pleased with. Moved it back, I also then did clean the top of the coffee machine, which the camera cut off, so I apologise you can't see that, but there's just like a build up of coffee, and I do tend to do that like daily, or I ask Jake to do it, but sometimes obviously memories slip, and just also then buffed up the chrome, so that's something that I don't do every day, but every so often I will do it. And I noticed as I was doing a deeper clean, I thought I'd buff the chrome up, and you can see that it does just look much shinier once it's been wiped. And then once that's all been put into place, just doing the side again as before, so the sieve, the Flora, just to give that a deeper clean. Then it was time to move on to the island. So again, as this was a deeper clean, going in with the sieve. I obviously do antibac it every day after cooking and stuff, but as I said, the sieve is when I'm doing a bit of a deeper clean, and it definitely needed it after Christmas. Just with, we actually did quite a lot of cooking over Christmas, don't know about you, but yeah, and it just took its toll on the side. So obviously it was, we wiped it, but this was just a nice deep clean. So yeah, so going in with the sieve again, then over with the Zaflora before moving on to my next job. It's time to move on to my cupboard doors. So if you're a regular, you know I do this weekly, but I don't usually always do my drawers weekly. So I do the other cupboards weekly, but I don't always do the drawers. So I did both of those this week, and yeah, that was what I did. You just go in with the Zaflora and a microfiber cloth. You let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to do a like drawer and cupboard clean and organise. So that is something that's on my list, but whether you want to see it or not, I might just do it anyway, just why not? But let me know in the comments if that is something that you'd like to see. once I've done that, I'd like to go in with the glass cleaner and the minky glass cloth just to do the hob and then the oven fronts as well, just to make sure they're shining and not get any streaks or marks on them from the previous cleaning. And actually a deep clean of my ovens is also on my list to do, so stay tuned for that. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe so that you can watch me do my other deep cleaning jobs, such as the windows, as I've already said, and the oven. My ovens are in absolute state, but yeah, they've got to be cleaned, so why not show you how I do it. And the last one of this video was to do the dining table. So I think I've mentioned before, this dining table is the absolute bane of my life. The amount of fingerprints and marks, and I'll clean it and then you sit down and then there's marks on it again. So I might need to look into getting a tablecloth, but yeah, so just taking the things off there, putting the things where they need to go, and then all I did today was go in with my I was a bit tired actually after all that cleaning, but just went in with my Mr. Sheen and a microfiber cloth to get rid of all the marks and grease and stuff. And then I went in with the minky glass cleaner, where you don't need any product on it, just to buff up the table so there's no streak marks or anything, because as you can see, like, even though I'm cleaning, there's like streak marks on the table, and obviously because the bifolds are there, it's just quite annoying because you can see it all as soon as you walk into the room. So the other cloth is really good for getting rid of the streaks. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to stick around for more, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.